everyone, my name is Sean O'Connor. Today I'm going to be hiking up the Hudson River and we're going to see what we can find, see if anything exciting happens. Yeah, all that good stuff. I don't have a cameraman with me today, so it's just going to be me walking around, chit-chatting, watching out for poison ivy and deer and coyotes and all those good stuff that live right along the shore.
Oh, the Palisades. Yeah, the Palisades. You're a big old wall and you're made of rock. There's a big old wall like on Game of Thrones. Yeah. On planet Earth in North America, on the edge of the mighty Atlantic, we find the quaint city of New York. But alas, it is not New York we will be visiting this day. It is across the Hudson River to the New Jersey Palisades. Here we see the George Washington Bridge, starting on the west coast of the Hudson River. There are a row of steep cliffs that stretch from New Jersey to Nyack, New York. The Palisades rise over 300 feet and can reach as high as 540 feet. So, today we will be exploring some of the beaches that the Palisades have to offer. Today we start our journey at Bloomer Beach, a beach located in Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey. So, as we get closer and closer to the beach, we can start seeing more of the landscape. So, let's go in for a closer look. Indeed. So today we're going to start off on Bloomer's Beach. Here you can see what it looks like today with all the driftwood. But back in 1932, there were an estimated 2 million visitors that came to the Palisades to swim at this beach. What that looked like at that time is this. This is Bloomer's Beach in 1932. This is Bloomer's Beach today. In 1932, there was an estimated 70,000 people that came to this beach and used the beach house here. So, we're going to turn our attention away from this pier and the beach and go explore the beach house. This is what the population would have looked like, and here we are at the beach house, which would have housed, welcomed about 70,000 people. And now today it stands as a ruins. So, let's go in. Walking up the stairs, you can see that there has been some preservation on the rocks and the stones that are used to create this building. So, as we enter through this arch that has been preserved, we're going to see the areas that people would have bathed and changed and used toiletries. And this is what people would have used at that time, 1930s and previously. All right, so now we're going to start moving along the beach, seeing what's up, stepping over some rocks. We're going to be exploring the beaches, seeing what we can find, and maybe learning a thing or two. Come on, let's go.
Here we go. As we move up the coast, we're going to get to more beachy looking areas as we get further away from New York City. So if we turn the camera, we're going to see New York City in the background. I don't know if you can see it from here, but it's right there. Look at it. Oh, New York-y looking. There's the George Washington Bridge. There's some rocks. So this is the New Jersey side. And if we gaze across the Hudson River, we will see New York and a train. But not any train, it's a New York train, not a New Jersey train. Very different. And we're off. Continuing up the coast. I put it to look at me, but it's just a silhouette. If you don't believe me, I'll switch it right now if I can. Where's the button? There we go. So, we're hiking up the coast in the Palisade Interstate Park. It's a park that stretches from Fort Lee, New Jersey, all the way up into New York. It goes right across the Hudson from Sleepy Hollow, which is also, fun fact, located right next to Valhalla, New York. So lots of good stuff. Yeah, let's keep going. We're gonna take a quick pit stop going up here because up here there seemed to be some activity going on. So we'll climb up there to see what that's all about. Here we go. So right now this road is closed to cars, and bicyclists are the people who rule the roost. I am a mere pedestrian walking around, trying not to get hit by a bicycle. But we'll see how that goes.
Here we are at the Undercliff Cemetery, which is a total of 17 graves. The Undercliff and Bloomer families were buried here, and they were the only two families living here when this park was made. The families sold their land, and this cemetery is all that remains. It's said that this cemetery was once larger, but the additional graves can no longer be located. Down the shore from the Undercliff Cemetery, we find Undercliff Beach. This beach was one of the larger ones that had a larger bathhouse, with an estimated 130,000 people coming here in 1932.
So, like any good bathing beach, well, not this part, we now have a beautiful lawn that's taken care of by the park system, and we do have an old bathing house. Used to be 4 showers, some changing. At one time, when this place was still in use, you would see ferries coming to and fro across the Hudson, bringing people back and forth from New Jersey to New York. And this is also when this was a much more rural area, where you didn't hear helicopters and see barges and planes and these damn geese all over the place. But if you also notice, we're starting to get away from the city, and we're not even that far, and the Hudson River is becoming a much prettier, more pristine river. And if you go a couple more miles upriver, it's actually a quite beautiful river. So this is what we're looking at today. So let's explore the remnants of this old bathhouse. Bathhouse. One of the things you'll notice about this bathhouse is that it currently has no roof. But that's fine, that's not gonna stop us. We'll see what's in there. We'll notice these brand new stairs. These have been made in part of a attempt to preserve and stop this thing from falling apart. We're also gonna point out some other aspects of it that you can notice when you come and look at old structures. You'll see here, once again, you'll see this cement was poured in so that it doesn't collapse. And also this wall was put up here so that when you get to the top of these stairs, you just don't fall down, because there's nothing at the end, just the inside of this building. And you'll see that the different color cement is different projects to preserve and prevent this building from collapsing into a pile of rubble. I think more so it's there to prevent the building from falling on people. As it grows older. Here we have, up here, you'll notice, if you can see through the woods, there's a staircase there that used to lead to the second floor of this building. So when this was in its heyday, you could go from up there, take those stairs down. There was a second floor here, which would lead over to where I am right now. And you could take these stairs down to get to the beach. Ooh, K Playa. And we'll go take a look down there and see what's up and see what's what. Oh, look, maybe you can see it better from here. You see that? I guess you can't see it. Oh well. So I'm gonna put this over here so we can see what's going on. Ooh, that used to be under the stairs. It's still under the stairs, but you know what I mean. Here we go. So aside from the cracks being filled, you can see 2 of the replacement bricks that they put up there to keep that thing from falling, crushing me. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, you can hear some other replacement bricks right there. There's another replacement brick. I think what's on top of that is another replacement brick. But I think these bricks were all put at different times throughout the different renovation of this place. If I'm not mistaken, the last time I was here, I'm pretty sure there's the remnants of a coyote meal just over the ridge. So let's go check it out. So, in addition of being, the water cleaning out this place, one of the things you'll find are remnants of animals. Here we have the remnants. Here's a deer leg, and here's the deer pelvis and lower spine, one of its femurs. Animals come here often to pick, and they'll come here for a good meal. So you'll get raccoons, coyotes coming down here. You'll get vultures, certain types of other predators that'll scrap. Maybe you'll get a bear. It's unlikely at this part of New Jersey, but it's not unheard of. You're more likely to get coyotes and raccoons, and maybe a stray dog or stray cat coming down here or stray bicyclists. Look at them biking all over the place with their bicycles. So, like I said, walking down the beach. Oh, there's the rest of the deer. That's the rest of them. Oh no, I believe that is a different deer. There's its skull. Here we go. Let's take a look at this guy. Let's see what's happening. It's actually very clean. This looks like it's been picked dry and then bleached, just like the rest of it, because there's absolutely no meat or tissue or sinew on the bones. Oh, look, there's some more of it. So what might have happened is that the deer was hit by a car over on the Palisade Interstate Parkway, and it stumbled down the hill and died here, or died somewhere along there before being dragged onto the beach and eaten. And in addition to, land animals coming and eating it, you'll get a little turtle. Turtle might have had some bites to eat. Let's see what else we can while we're going on an adventure. Nothing over there. And here's another part of the deer. That's a jawbone right there. So we have at least one, possibly two deer that were eaten, washed up on the beach. It is probably just one deer. The first part we saw was probably the hind hips, the hind legs and the hips, and the part over by the skull was most likely the shoulder blades and the head and the upper, I guess the forward portion of the spine. And here's part of his jaw, which is unusual to see part of the jaw. That usually gets dragged away. Oh, that's more than last time I found. Let's see what other little fun knickknacks we can find. All right, so this passed me by before as you're walking by. You'll see a piece of, some rock, and then here you'll see pieces of asphalt. Here it's a better, you'll see it there, like a piece of asphalt. Here, but where did it come from? It must have been some sort of rock slide that came from up there. Right up there, maybe about, I don't know, say 10, 20 feet up there is gonna be a road that people use for bicyclists. You can see here, you have another piece of concrete with tar. You see some asphalt, you see some rubber stuff. And if you go over here, you see more tar and asphalt. Huh, there you go. You'll see a little river coming down from...
So now I'm driving out. My day at the Palisade Beach was an interesting one, and I hope you enjoyed watching. So you'll see on the right some heavy cliffs, and this is part of the drive to get out of the park at Englewood Cliffs. So you'll see, there's a lot of construction to make sure that there's no rock slides or mudslides happening. And yeah, so this concludes our video, and as I leave the park, I will leave you with nothing. I'm done. Goodbye. Oh, the Palisades. Yeah, the Palisades. You're a big old wall and you're made of rock. There's a big old wall like on Game of Thrones. Yeah.